Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me once again. We're continuing our look at the 2007 Fermat paper, and we're up to question number 14. Two positive integers, a and b, have the property that if a is increased by 25%, the result will be greater than, they bother to emphasize that, so that must be important, greater than 5 times the value of b, better known as 5b. What is the minimum possible value for a plus b? Now, since we've got two positive integers a and b, I think we can probably answer this. We got a bunch of fine answers here. If a is increased by 25%, well, how can I use that? How could I maybe get an algebraic expression going here? Okay. And other things I think about, if I'm going to try and minimize this, maybe I should try and minimize b a little bit. Okay, here's my thought. 25% increase of a is the same as a 125, because we keep the 100%, all of a, and then we add on 25% more, so it's 125% of a. But that's the same as 1.25 of a, and, maybe we want to write that as a fraction, 5/4 of a. Okay? All of a plus an extra little quarter of a. And so we want 5/4 a to be strictly greater than. They bother to mention that. They don't want a greater than or equal sign. There's probably a way to trip people up with that. They want greater than. Okay. So if I want to minimize a plus b, I want the smallest possible value for a plus b, maybe I want to start trying to eliminate a. So one thing I can do, I can divide both sides by 5. I'll get a quarter a is greater than b. Okay. Other things I can see, multiply both sides by 4/5, and I will get a has got to be greater than 4b. Okay. So if I want to minimize a plus b, maybe I should minimize a by making b as small as possible, because the size of a is directly bounded below by the size of b. Okay, so maybe we ask, what happens if b is equal to 1? Well, then 4b is equal to 4. I mean, the smallest b could possibly be. They tell us they're two positive integers. Did they say they have to be different? No, they just say two positive integers a and b. Okay. So we'll let b be 1. That's the smallest b could possibly be. So 4b is 4. So the next integer bigger than that is 5. So that'd be our candidate for a. So a plus b could be 1 plus 5. And that would be an answer of 6. So let's look at our potential answers. And I notice 6 is right here. Now, what if it was 3? 3 is the only one smaller. I mean, we got 10, we got 9, we got 21. I know I can get as small as 6. Could I get as small as 3? Well, two positive integers a and b adding up to 3, they've got to be 1 and 2. Okay, that's the only way two positive integers can add up to 3. Anything else would be something like 0 plus 3, and 0 is not a positive integer. So here we go. They have the property that if a is increased by 25%, the result is 5 times greater than the value of b. Well, I'll pick the smaller one to be b, but 5b is 5, and 2 increased by 25%. Heck, 2 increased by 100% is 3, and that's still not enough. So there's no way I'm going to get an answer of a. It's going to have to be, it's going to have to be b, 6. So there we go. And that finishes off question number 14 quite nicely. Up next will be question number 15. I'll handle that in the next video.